You may know British Vogue today, but do you know how we got here? From movie stars' makeup in the 30s to everything about the supermodels of the 90s, join me on a journey as I take you through 100 stylish years of fashion-packed facts. Cast your mind back and imagine, if you can, to a distant past, a time long, long ago. It's 1916, and around you the First World War is raging. Naval blockades mean shipping has been restricted, and living on an island, you're struggling to get everything you're used to, including issues of Vogue. But don't despair. Join me just off Fleet Street. The leaves are turning as 10 industrious people put the finishing touches to the first edition of what will come to define fashion as we know it. British Vogue is born in September 1916, and with it, a commitment to always champion bold, fearless women. And here we are in the 20s, where a desire to combine art and fashion sees commissions for progressive writers, such as Aldous Huxley and Virginia Woolf, put British Vogue at the heart of roaring London. Champagne? That girl there is Lee Miller. Saved from the path of a speeding car by Condé Nast himself, she started modelling for Vogue. But rumour has it she's got talent behind the camera. Definitely one to watch in the coming decades. And whilst we may not quite have the weather of California, it's hard to ignore the influence of Hollywood as the pages begin to fill with fledgling starlets. Influenced by this movie makeup, British Vogue's first dedicated beauty issue has arrived. Heavier makeup is no longer simply for women of questionable morals. After all, every British Vogue girl knows the power of a red lip. The British government knows it too, and as the Second World War breaks out in 1939, they insist British Vogue continues production to boost morale. In 6 years, it never misses an issue. Remember Lee Miller that we met at the party? She's now British Vogue's war correspondent, delivering groundbreaking reportage. She's even first on the scene as Hitler's Alpine retreat goes up in flames. 6 years after VE Day, Queen Elizabeth II comes to the throne, patriotism rules, and British Vogue launches an annual Britannia issue to fly the flag for our own homegrown talent. Okay, we're going to have to walk for a bit now. All right, fine, we can get a cab. Taxi? Vogue House, please. Hanover Square. And here we are, British Vogue's new home, just in time for the 60s. Fashion photography is exploding, and the enfant terribles are leading a new pop culture revolution. Running in packs with rock stars, their cult status is matched in front of the lens with the fresh new faces of modelling. The 60s are swinging, and British Vogue is well and truly hosting the party, thriving on reformation, experimentation, and female choice, encouraging sex, freedom, and equality in the coolest country in the world right now. Elsewhere, the space race is on, but even before man walks on the moon, British Vogue have imagined your wardrobe should you find yourself holidaying in a lunar landscape. Where were we? Oh, yes, jump with me into the 70s, and do watch out for all that glitter. Independent spirit still reigns as the fashion rulebook is once again being ripped up and rewritten. It's an exciting time to be female as British Vogue gets behind the second wave of feminism, taking us all the way into the 80s. With tight dresses, big dreams, and even bigger shoulder pads, British Vogue blazes a trail for women to be unafraid and unapologetic about having it all. A riot of noise and vision, punk smashes onto the scene and sees Britain doing what it does best, redefining attitudes, music, and fashion at 100 miles an hour. Okay, now deep breath, and please tell me you bought your heels, because it's time to meet the supers. No longer simply confined to images, British Vogue transforms models into household names. Speaking of which, a little-known model named Kate Moss is being photographed, and the shoot that will appear in British Vogue will go on to define the decade, a celebration of youth, free spirit, and natural rebellion. The noughties have burst into our lives on a wave of positivity. Actors and pop stars are celebrated, and fashion has taken a sunny, playful turn. The next 16 years see British Vogue evolve from page to screen to pocket, creating festivals, gracing your coffee table, and launching in film, constantly creating more ways to follow fashion, quite literally. So here we are, 2016. 100 years have flown by, and might I add that you haven't aged a day. What can I tell you of where we'll go next? Well, I can't, I'm afraid. Therein lies the secret, never knowing what to expect.
Happy birthday to Vogue. Happy birthday. I'm out of time. Happy birthday, Vogue.
Happy birthday.
Oh, happy birthday, Vogue.
Happy birthday, Vogue.
Happy birthday to you.
Happy Happy birthday, British Vogue.
Happy birthday, British Vogue.
Happy birthday to Vogue!
Happy 100th birthday, British Vogue.
Happy birthday, Vogue.
Happy birthday, Vogue.
Happy birthday, Vogue.